In commencing his career, the first thing I did was door knock 10,000 homes. And the thing that kept coming back, the concerns for people here, was concerns that's one and the same. It was overdevelopment and congestion. We've just concluded our inquiry, which went for a good 12 months. We divided this inquiry into two sections. One was the retrofitting of infrastructure into our cities and the planning of our cities, and also the planning to effect a plan for the first time in our history of settlement. We've never had a plan of settlement, we've got an imbalance of settlement, and we want to look at the opportunity of rebalancing that settlement pattern and grow regional areas and the infrastructure that was required for that. The frustration that we don't really plan infrastructure, that we are constantly playing catch-up, that we're reactive. And I think the strongest recommendation will be to not to commit the sins of the past again and again and again. We've got to draw a line in the sand and say, okay, yes, we've got to do catch-up, but we have to plan forward. It's pointless for Infrastructure Australia to go and plan infrastructure unless there is a land use attachment. And so there should be a matching agency of planners. You've got to attach land use to infrastructure, and you've got to master plan both. And if you're going to put in infrastructure and you're going to put in land planning, that you're inevitably going to uplift the value of that land. And if you're going to do that, you damn well better capture that uplift, because the rest of the world is laughing at us. We've got people that are operating international companies here in Australia, and they look at what happened when we built the Northwest Rail Link, and the fortunes that were made by those few whose homes went up 10, 20, 30 and even 50 times in value because of the infrastructure and the speculative prices that people were willing to pay, but not one penny collected by the government to take advantage of their unearned benefit. And I think we've got a lot of evidence to say that those days have to finish. I've just gone for a trip to China. It's phenomenal that they fund all of their infrastructure through value capture. The MTR in Hong Kong is just a poster child of how we should be conducting ourselves. So I think in future we look at our inquiries to find the facts, to determine the course of action, and it needs to go to the agencies and to the departments to roll out our infrastructure and our planning without interference.